Good morning, YouTube. Happy Sunday. I'm just going to go over these items that I just got probably within the last week at a couple different thrift stores around my area. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in and show you what I got them for and what the resale value should be on my eBay store. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with this stuff. They're Walker Glide skis. This was marked at, I believe, $2.99, and I got an additional 40% off. This particular thrift store on Thursdays, every Thursday after 3 p.m., everything in the store is 40% off. So I seen that the original price was $13.99, and I have it listed for $10 free shipping. It's still packaged. I mean, there's somebody's phone number right there. I'll scratch that out before I ship it. But it's still packaged, and these are actually selling pretty consistently on eBay. So I would have never thought to look into any lotions or trial size shampoos or anything of hygiene products, but I've been watching Part-Time Pickers, and he recommended this, and he actually gave me the idea, and now I'm looking at this stuff and perfumes, and so thank you for that. This was $1.99, and I'm not too sure. This was either full price or 50% off. I'm trying to... No, I think it was the full $1.99. I looked up these lotions, and 6 of them sold for like $10, and as you can see, I have a big lot of them. I'm gonna put them in as a lot for $20. Depending on the weight, I'm gonna include free shipping or just add it on. But that was a good flip right there. Okay, moving on to the next item. I saw this. Nothing glamorous about it. It's like your typical Disney product with it's a compact mirror with Rapunzel. But this one was actually 50% off. The green tickets that day were half off. And the reason I was kind of checking into this is because this is Disney, like, China. So there are comps on this. One sold for $5 recently. I have 50 cents invested into it. So that's also not a bad flip. Okay, so going back to watching Part-Time Pickers, I would have never thought to look into like hygiene products or perfumes or anything, but I started to, and good thing I did. So at the same day, I found this dual eye bright cover by V Proof. It's probably like a serum of some sort. I opened it up. It's still sealed. And I got this for $2.99 with an additional 40% off. So that brings us down to like, what, 180-ish? I can't calculate real fast. But $1.80. This is sold out everywhere, and it only ships from Korea. The last price on Korean websites are US $30. And so I have a really good find there. I have it listed, I believe, for either 27 or 30. So that's a good flip right there. I seen this. Everybody uses there's a lot of people who use Bausch & Lomb products. And this one was $2.99 with an additional 40% off after the 3 o'clock mark on Thursday when I was there. And this is heavy, so I probably not going to pay for shipping on this. But I think I have this listed for either $15 or I think it's around $15. But there were comps on this, and they fluctuated because some bottles were single, they had multiple boxes. But I know eventually it will sell. Even if I get an offer, let's just say for $10 and they pay shipping, that's still a good flip right there. Here's another product. This is, okay, so once I found this one and I did some research in the store and I seen that they were good flips, I just picked this. I really didn't do any comp searches. This one was, let's see here. You know what? I don't think this was $1. Oh wait, maybe it was $1. So this was $1 with an additional. The reason that they're kind of lifted to the side is because I've posted them already on my eBay store, and then I just placed them gently to show you guys what I bought them for. So I paid 60 cents for this. I don't think there was any comps for this. I don't remember. Sorry about that. I think I have this listed for like 10 or 15 bucks. Because I went outside of eBay to see what these sell for, and I think this is another Korean product. This though, this I paid 40% off the $3.99, and this is actual a rose sleeping mask. I checked it out. It's completely sealed, brand new, comes with the brush, and these sell pretty consistently on eBay. I think the going rate is like around $25. So that's a nice little flip. This also comes from Korea. So, as you can see, it's made in Korea. So somebody donated a lot of products that they weren't using. But if there's somebody in the U.S. that they don't want to wait for the long shipment to come from Korea, I have the product right there, you know, for them to get. All right, so let's go into this puppy right here. This portable AM FM radio cassette player and recorder. I've never heard of the brand Jaros. I'm more of like the Sony, Panasonic. But this was cool. I got this at Goodwill and it was $10. Now, I was a little hesitant to invest 10 bucks in this. I was like, wow, I know I'll make my money back. But then I opened the box. And it's brand new sealed. This sold recently for, I believe, 40 bucks. There's a fluctuation. There's some that I've sold for 30, some I've sold for 40. I have $10 invested into this, so it's a nice flip. And if it doesn't sell for a long time, I think I'm gonna give it to my dad for Father's Day, because this is something kind of unique to have, and it's a cassette player. I know he has cassettes. Okay, so I found these, and I remember these as a kid growing up. These are those bright light little pieces. These were $1.99 with an additional 40% off. People who buy those vintage bright lights or light brights, I don't know what word is first. They can never go wrong with having more of these pieces, because you could easily lose them, or maybe they buy it and they're without these little pieces. So I think these are, I don't remember the comps on it. I don't have it listed yet, but I think I could get no less than 10 bucks on this. So that's also a good flip. Before I get into the anime boxes, let me jump into this really quickly. So my son was with me. I like to look through the book section. I really like to see what's available as far as like anime books, just older books. If I could find like first year published, you know, I really like that. So my son found this. I flipped through it, and he's really huge into Legos, but this is actually an instruction book. I automatically knew that this was worth something. This was only like 50 cents. This is easily 10 bucks right here, no less than $10, because sometimes people, the blueprints of Legos of what you're paying for, it's not really the actual Lego pieces, because you could have all the Lego pieces in the world. It's these booklets that show you how to build it. And of course you could find it online for free, but when you actually have the book in hand, some collectors prefer that. So that was a good flip. Okay, so I found this. I seen it. It drew my attention. It was 40% off the $1.99. And I flipped it open, because I was like, what is this? And it said, Life in America, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, 1975. So I just recently learned of MMA because I'm also into jewelry, and how they have signed brooches with MMA. But this is this is a calendar, a yearly calendar. It's never been used. It's really in good condition. I just love photos like this. This is great. I seen a couple of these for sale. I'll make my money back for sure. But you know, these are really great because even if they don't like the calendar part, they could always cut the picture out and frame it. These have some really good pictures in them. Look at that. That's beautiful. And I looked through it, made sure there was no marks. You know, if somebody was writing in like an appointment date or a birthday. Nope, none at all. Look at that. This is great. I love it. And it's from the 70s, you know? That's really cute. That would look really cute in a bathroom. The beach scene. So, yeah. There's a train on the back. That's a good one. Now, I don't know much about these discs. I just know that when I was growing up, this is what we used in junior high, elementary school, before the DVDs came out. So I opened this up. I had to open it up because I couldn't see the brand name. These are actually Fuji. And there's, I believe, 23 of them. And I got them for 99 cents with an additional 40% off. And I have them listed. And these do sell. These discs with that have been used even sell. I believe I have this listed for, I'm trying to think at the top, around 20, 15 or 20. Free shipping, possibly. I'm not too sure. And yeah, these the Fuji ones, they sell pretty consistently. I think they're all blank. Well, they look like it because they're not used. And, you know, that's a good flip. Let me jump into these books. So at Goodwill, I got this book. This was $1.99. I couldn't find any recent comps on this. But as you can see, it has a Scholastic sticker, 95 cents. And, you know, there's no writing in it. It's very clean. There are other books of Clara Barton for sale, but not this copy. So I should end up making a few bucks on this. This one, oh my God, this one also was $1.99, as you can see from Goodwill. It's not in the best shape on the outside. This is from the 70s. Let me see. 70s or the 60s? Oh, 1977. The inside is better, but these sell for a few extra bucks. And like I said, the cover is not in the great condition, but the inside is better. And I just think this is very charming. Really, really cute. Now, I was looking for anime books, and I don't know if that day if I found any. It's kind of hard, but I ended up finding these close together. And these are by Graphic Universe. These are like comic books, but the pages are really, really thick. This one was $1.99. This one was $2.99, and this one was $2.99. The comps fluctuate on this one. This one is like $10 on up. This one is the moneymaker. This one I think goes for like $20 to $30 on up. I'm going to sell it in a lot. And this one's like the more rare book. They're like in mint condition. So I think I'm going to lot it up and start pricing for all three at $30. And then my son wanted this hat. And he wanted me to show you guys how he put his pins on his hat. He's really into pins. He got these for Christmas, these Transformer ones. But he was saving so we could go back to the thrift store when this one went on sale. They wanted like $8, but we went back when we got like 50% off. And yeah, Hustler Casino, Los Angeles. He also got this at the thrift store. I think he just liked the shape of it. I don't think he has any idea what that is. Okay, so I'm trying to speed through this because I have a lot of stuff. I would have never really thought to look into getting into these patterns but I think it was Part-Time Pickers or maybe Blue Bus Dave. I'm not sure. One of them brought it up. So there was a bunch of these bags. I did I looked at comps, and the Vogue do pretty good. The Vogue go for like $5 a pattern, and as you can see, I have a bunch in there. That one's not Vogue, but I'll still be able to sell it. This one I think sold last for like, I don't know, $7 or $10. So these were $1. This one was $1.99 with an additional 40% off. This one was $2.99 with an additional 40% off. And as you can see, I have like at least 5 in each pack or more. So the return on that is pretty good. I don't know how fast they sell, but it looks like they do pretty good on eBay. I got this. I probably won't sell it till it gets closer to, where's the price at? Closer to summer, when it starts getting really hot. But these sold actually recently, and this was 40% off $1.99. And I think I have this listed for $10 with free shipping. So that's a good return. So now I have these anime boxes. I initially got this one from my sister. She's a collector of anime. And then they had these other two. So these were kind of priced high. This one was $24.99. This one I believe was, what did I do with the sticker? I think this one was around $15. This one I think was $12.99. And then this one was $7.99. I got 50% off all these three. So I have these two listed on eBay already. These go for, I don't know, I think the ballpark of like 20. And this is completely sealed. I would pull that out and show you guys. It's completely sealed. It's brand new in the box. This one, really cute. Easter's coming up. She has a basket. And this one, so I paid around $12. She's the higher end one. That's why they probably marked it up so high. So she was, I think I have her at $30, $35. And this one I'm giving to my sister. Before I decided to give this one to my sister, I showed her the other two and I said pick one. And she went with the one that I originally thought she would like. So let's just pull it out. Sorry about the camera. So I'm not going to take it out of this part, the plastic. But as you can see, look at the detail. Look at the hair. That's great. She has a stand and she's school days. So I'm really happy to give that to my sister. She likes it. She's seen the picture of it. When I see her, I'll give it to her. And so, yeah, with these three anime dolls, I got some jewelry, some other things that are not in the video. I only spent like $36. So if I sell this one by itself alone, I've already made my money back. But yeah, so this is what I have to show you guys. I have some other stuff. I have some jewelry, but I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to upload that video. But I have unbagging and some really great brooches that I scored on. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's free. Thank you for watching. This is Soho California Vintage signing off.